Hello. My name is Jani. Welcome to my channel. This is a cross stitch channel where we talk about projects and fabrics and materials and topics related to cross stitch. This time I was originally going to record a stitch with me, but I was watching Flosstube, and some of you beautiful ladies did recorded craft rooms tour, and showing your craft room. So I said, you know what, maybe I can make a little video, and it's going to be a little because it's a very small craft room. It's more like a corner. But yeah, I thought that might be interesting and fun to watch my corner where I stitch and keep my treasures. So yeah, first of all, it's not really a room because it doesn't has a door, so it's more like a corner. And yeah, here I am keeping my samplers that I'm finished, that I have. I want to start, a important collection of samplers, and I'm enjoying really much working on this type of designs. The idea that I have is to fill my stair wall with samplers, but for now I really enjoy to watch my pieces here near to me. So right now I have this box with some materials because I'm preparing a project. So I have some fabrics and beads and crystals and stuff for make a surprise project. And I just received these two package, so I have to open it and review them. And this is some foam core and paper, because I'm going to, when I finish some of my samplers, I need the foam core to to frame the pieces myself. I love to frame it. So I have a few frames, but this one, it's I custom made this frame. Well, I order the custom made frame for Newcastle bouquet. So I'm just I just need to finish to actually finish my project, so I could use the foam core and frame it. But yeah, I will show you. And this is one of my walls. Again, I love to be surrounded by my pieces, and my TV, where I can watch all your Flosstubes and movies, and have a really nice time. And this is a little chair, a sofa, where I keep the materials that I use to dye my flosses and my fabric. This is a beautiful pillow that a Mexican friend, a Mexican stitcher, gave me last year. So I keep it here with the rest of my things, and I really enjoy see it. So let me show you what I have in this. Yeah, this is the dies that I use to hand dye my fabrics and my flosses, some gloves, and some project bags, extra project bags for new projects. And this is a full bobbin or not a bobbin, it's more a cone of DMC white. It's about a pound, yeah, a pound of floss. So I usually get this type of cones in order to dye my flosses. And I have some extra lamps and magnifier glasses because you can never have, enough. So yeah, this is my lab of materials when I'm going to dye some fabrics. And let's put the pillow again because I need to watch everything in its place, talk. And yeah, this is a closet where we keep our Christmas decoration and Halloween decoration and stuff like that, but we won't go in there because it's scary. The Coco lives there, so yeah. And here it's a little card where I love to have, boxes and baskets, and I guess every stitchers usually like to have all these things. But yeah, this is Mexicanita, one of my designs. She's so pretty. Oh, and yeah, that's it. And yeah, I love these boxes. This circular one, this box is empty, and in this box I keep some flosses when I finish a project. The least thing that I that I like, I really don't like to put the flosses in its place, so I keep it here until I have the need to put the flosses in its place. So yeah, but they look pretty in the box. And this is my letter Y, and here I have more dies. These were given to me by a friend, a Stitchy friend, so they are really good, and I really love to work with them. And I'm sorry. This is a metal cage. It was a gift from a party, the center arrangement in one of the tables. So yeah, I bring it and put it some nice small projects, so I think it looked nice. And here I have some dolls and Stitchy gifts. And here I keep some of my yarn and the hooks and the needles to make crochet or knitting. And when I feel like crochet or knitting, I have a few yarn to make something quickly, because I really like to crochet, mostly crochet, because it's a really fast process for me. So I usually crochet scarves or shawls. So yeah. But right now it's still very hot, so yeah. And this is my other wall of stitchy pieces, and this is my new element of the room, this lovely wooden trunk. This was a gift from my parents. They have this trunk, I don't know, maybe from 40 years ago, something like that, and it's a lovely piece. I usually put my my boxes of smalls in there, but the idea is to keep my project bags, you know, the projects where I keep my whips. So yeah, I make myself a treasure chest. So here are my projects, almost 60 projects. Yeah. And I have mirabilias and lavender and passione ricamo and miscellaneous designs in this part. And in this part I have my chatelaines, and in this middle part I have mostly samplers. So yeah, this made me so happy. I wish I could be, you know, like a tiny Tinkerbell, and I could live here happily ever after. So yeah, this is my project bag slash whips container. So yeah, it's a really beautiful trunk. So yeah, I'm really happy to have all my projects in, you know, in a same place, and keep it away from dust or, you know, anything that might happen. So yeah, that is it. And I usually don't work with needle minders, but I love them, and I have a board with all my needle minders. So here they are, and here I have my needles, metallics flosses or metallic threads, buttons and lace, and you know, scrapbook materials and different stuff. And here in my desk I have my sewing machine that I rarely use anymore, because I usually use it for project bags, but I have plenty right now, so I don't use it anymore. I have candles, because I love candles. This one is one of my favorite. This is gardenia. Oh my god, smell amazing. And here I have this little plate with some thread holder embellishment, or you know, these are keychains, but I use it for put it next to my flosses. So yeah, I really like to collect them or make it by myself, so my projects looks nice. And in this box I have another box, and I keep here my beeswax conditioner, thread conditioner, and yeah, it smells oh amazing. And I make this myself, so yeah, I love it. And I love to have all these, you know, boxes and baskets and these toys, these dolls. My daughter made it for me, and they are so cute. I love my fox. I love all Little Prince related things, and this mermaid, it's amazing with all her crazy hair, and yeah, I love it so much. And right now I am working on this sampler. This is Les Quatre Saisons, the Four Seasons. It's a design that was included in the magazine Samplers and Antique Needlework Quarterly, and it's a beautiful sampler. And I changed the phrase. I stitch a poem in Spanish from the artist Gabriela Mistral, and yeah, the design is really cute, and the colors are, you know, very girly and very pretty. So I decided to stitch a really romantic and passionate poem. So, you know, to make that contrast. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this project. The fabric is linen 40 count linen. So yeah, and the flosses are DMC variegated flosses. So here I keep my needles. I usually my needles, I don't tend to lose them, or I can, you know, stitch 2 or 3 projects with the same needles. So I just place it here and take it again, and no problem. And this is you know, a regular cup, and here I place my ort, and this lid I took it from a plastic jar. So I just stitch, you know, this motif, and I use it to keep it my needles close. And this was a gift from my friend Bea. She gave us this lovely pin cushion in the last Mexican retreat, so I keep it here with me. And my glasses to, you know, these are reading glasses, so I usually stitch with them, or just the magnifying glass. And my chair, a little dirt here, but here is where I spent a few minutes stitching. And in this drawer I have talking about orts, I keep my orts in this jar, and I'm going to need to finish you know, a pillow or something to put all these jars or all these orts. And yeah, I keep you know, things, and more glasses, and more boxes, and more bags, and I love to have, you know, containers. And this is my DMC collection that I used to, you know, to mostly as reference. And these are some variegated flosses from DMC. Here I have some anchor flosses, and here I have the Etoile DMC. And yeah, I have my DMC color chart. Again, this was a gift from my friend Marianita. She's amazing, and I love her so much. And here I have more flosses. And again, my letter. And more flosses, and more flosses. And here in this lovely drawer, I keep I keep tags for my flosses, and metal rings, and some you know, scissors and cutting tools. So yeah, in the bottom part I keep beads, Mill Hill beads, and nylon, and that is my jar of flosses, because if you have as many flosses as I do, you tend to keep the tags. And these are citronellas, which are, you know, like essence to avoid mosquitoes, because oh my god, I hate them. And here in this basket I keep my immediate project. So this is the bag for the sampler that I just show you. And here is the bag for Giovanni's alphabet, the one that I'm going to start. And this is my red sampler, Papillon Creation, Floralie. And this is a Newcastle bouquet. So I really want to be working on this project, so I keep this basket more in hand, so I can, you know, take any of these projects. And this is my I don't know, my frame with scissors. I like to keep them here. They look nice, and you know, it looks like part of the decoration. So I was just watching the video from Nicola Parkman from Hands Across the Sea, and she shows these scissors, so I feel connected. We are the same. We are like sisters. Okay. And here my last partial wall with more pieces. And yeah, that's it. I have this is a Barbie collection Barbie with the theme was Noche de Muertos, so I have to have it. She's so pretty. I love Barbie. And she's, you know, I had to have it. And here finally I have a few containers with, let me show you. I have this Q-snap. I stitch in hand. I don't use Q-snap, but I took a picture of the sampler that I'm making, and I needed to be, you know, tied or in a frame to show the phrase. So I put this Q-snap, and here I have some fabrics. I'm going to make a mess. I have a few fabrics to, you know, like quilting fabrics for my project bags. Not much, just a few pieces. And here I keep my patterns. So yeah, I have a few heaven and earth. I don't know why, because but I really wanted to stitch someday a heaven and earth. I have the blue flower that I need to you know, to kit it up, and oh my god, so pretty. And I need to prepare a fabric for this. Oh my god, so beautiful. So yeah, I have my patterns and some mirabilias, a few mirabilias, and I also have let me show you, have some projects already with the fabric and you know, ready to start. So there are more projects than just in the trunk. So yeah, I'm terrible, I'm telling you. And finally, in this container, I keep my fabric. Not much. This white piece is Hard Danger or Aida 22. So I need to dye this. And all of these are pieces that I dye, mostly that I dyed. You know, Aidas and linens, and the fabric that I get here in my city, that is this one. It's all wrinkly. This is the cotton that I have here in my city, and it's really pretty. So yeah, I have a small collection of fabric. But yeah, this is my corner, my cross stitch corner, craft room slash Jani's paradise, where I stitch, I enjoy, I relax, and yeah, I have a good time. So I hope it was not a really bumpy trip, and you enjoy this tour. You know, take care of yourselves, take care of your family, stitch a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.